The junk in the bottom of the closet moved.
"Jeez, kid, you really need to clean that out."
Kevin stared in.
"You got pests,"
says the roach. But still, he was right. "I'll get a trash bag." Eep, eep, eep. I froze. That was a squeak. Oh no, I really did have pests. The junk moved again. Something was under the top layer, beneath one of the sweaters my great-aunt Edna had knitted me for Christmas. I slowly reached out and grabbed the corner of that handmade wool nightmare. I hesitated. Kevin huffed.
"Don't drag this out. Just pull it off already. Be a man, not a chicken,"
says the quivering roach clinging to my sock.
"Don't judge me. What am I gonna do? Look at me. You're the big one."
I lifted the sweater, and something pulled it back down so hard it yanked the wool right out of my hand.
"What the hell was that?"
Kevin shrieked. Something shot up out of the sweater.
"Ah! Not in the face!"
That was Kevin screaming at the top of his lungs. Unfortunately, whatever leapt out of the closet flew right at my face. I jumped, and it missed. It bounced off my chest, then hit the carpet with a thud. We all stared at it. It was a small, tawny lump of fur. Wait a minute. It's Scooter's hamster. It's been missing for weeks. I didn't know how it ended up here, but it was damn lucky it had survived at all. Being Scooter's pet had to be a fate worse than death. That kid was a menace. Poor thing. Aw, look at it. So cute. I reached out to pet it, but stopped. Because the hamster stood up on its back legs. Its shiny black eyes narrowed to angry slits. Then it jumped at me, claws out, aiming straight for the jugular. I screamed and fell. My butt hit the carpet hard. That hamster didn't miss a beat. It scampered up my shirt, tiny little claws digging into my skin as it ran right at my face. My hands shot up and grabbed it. I pulled it off me, holding its fat, furry body in a death grip. The hamster kicked and bucked in my hand, trying to break free. And that's when I got a good look at it. It had crazy eyes, mean, narrow little slits, singularly focused on me. It opened its mouth. It had fangs. Fangs! Chomp. Ow! It bit me. And worse, it held on. No! Ham! Bite me!
Jesus Christ!
Kevin hid behind my love handle.
"What the hell is wrong with that thing? It's nuts!"
It sure was. That hamster locked eyes with me and looked at me like it knew what it was doing and knew I wouldn't like it. Stupid hamster! Help me! I shook my hand like I was playing maracas, hard, until the hamster couldn't hold on anymore and hit the carpet. That hamster rolled to a stop and shook it off, ready to go another round. It had a ring of blood around its mouth. My blood.
"It's rabbit or something! Get it!"
A white mass rose behind the hamster, a furry belly attached to a 19-year-old, three-legged, mostly blind cat. Gertrude! She may be old and busted, but apparently her hunting instinct was intact. She sat back on two legs, bared her own set of giant, scary fangs, and moved into position, ready to pounce. Gertrude, no! Okay, so the hamster was a dick, but I couldn't let her eat it. I'm not a monster. I reached for the hamster, but it was no fool. It jumped and turned in the air like a kung fu master. It kicked that blind cat in the belly and used the momentum to catapult itself right into my dresser, head first. Thunk, plop. Oopsie, that hamster hit so hard it stunned itself. It landed on the carpet and laid there in a dazed, paralyzed stupor. A streak of silver flashed across the room. It was Kevin, running, carrying the stainless steel mini trash can I kept by my desk. He lifted it over his head. Thunk. He brought it down on top of that hamster, trapping it underneath. Kevin looked at me.
"You okay, kid?"
I looked at Kevin. Something is seriously wrong with that hamster.